milkshake, I'm the smoothest moving. Improving my coolage and rooting through hooping and hollering about zooming. My badass. Think I'm smoother than Boosie. I scoot in that coochie. Now I'm in the trends. I'm Karuchi. A crew in the buka with hoochies who choosing and smooching my nudity while I'm laid back eating charcuterie cooling. I still got the Mac in my step. Don't lay up with bitches. Shaquille O'Neal. I can shack with myself. And if you don't like it, then kiss the area below the back of my belt. I still gotta have wood to grip in my ride. Girl, I can put good dick in your thighs. I ain't never slacking on it. I catch up the Mac and you can put this shit on your fries. Don't be sneaky, bitch. I like freaky, decent, and halfway ratchet, but peaceful bitches. Don't be smiling too hard at nobody. If he ain't your dentist, don't be showing teeth to niggas. He's bad, baby. Girl, I'm just too groovy. Yeah, I am. He's bad. The baddest motherfucker in the land. He's bad. Ooh, I'm bad. I'm bad. He's bad. Nigga in the land, baby. Put more bitches in place than a landlady. I'm the boss, you bitch, you. I got a hold on it. This shit jujitsu. My hair and my bitches is something I pick through. This hoe is a lizard the way that she lick you. And I nickname my razor blade 5 cents. Cause if you move wrong, this bitch might nick you. Like premature babies, I'm very sure that I'm the baddest. This shit has been ever clear. That if a nigga hating and throwing shade, then foot massage. I'm the pedicure. Try me, bitch. You maggot, don't nothing fly by me, bitch. It hurt to do me. I'm a Chinese split. I told 2 of my hoes they better stick together. If I ever get the urge for a Siamese bitch, I'm BAD. She put dick in her dentures and EAT. I don't CAP, got DAG. I accumulate funds from macking bitches selling CAT. I'm a savage nigga. I stack my pockets full of cabbage. I'm braggadocious. What I pack is potent. Hey, I tell a bitch with eczema, don't be making no rash decisions. My foot say he tired from all of this ass I'm kicking. I'ma go out in fashion with it. I can't fall off like saggy bridges. I don't deal with no sassy bitches. I don't laugh, I don't cackle with them. Bitch, I'm dope on the scale. I'ma ask a cocaine rock, what's cracking with them? Don't be flashing your asses for niggas who ain't spending cash. If you wanna keep lavish living, you gotta be bad, baby. Girl, I'm just too groovy, yeah, I am. He's bad. The baddest motherfucker in the land. He's bad. Ooh, I'm bad. I'm bad. He's bad. I'm
bad. Oh, suck it now. What's happening? And welcome. Thank y'all for joining the player. I know we early. Let me go ahead and get myself together. We early right now. I had to move it on up because I got to leave early. Hold on. What the hell? Something in me. Something in my mouth. And I ain't even much ready. Listen, I had to move this thing on up early because I got to make a move. And I did not want to not do a show. So I had to do a show, but I had to move it early because we got to be out of here by 12:30. That's what's gonna happen. Do y'all know I just saw a Facebook post say that they doing oh Jesus. Girl said she doing pigtail for $25. Somebody need to track her down. And do something to her. She need to be arrested. You do not do pigtail for $25. I don't care. Even if you just starting out, you do not do pigtails for $25. A pigtails at a minimum should be $100. And that's like a little small head little baby or something like that right there. You don't do no big head person. Talking about $25. You need to listen. Y'all need to put some coke on that baby. Put some coke, some fentanyl on that sugar. Do not let her live. That is disrespecting the game at its fullest. Let me get this here on up here. How y'all doing? I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining me. This is the midday news. This is the Willie Williams show. This is the midday news. We back. This is the 5th day. The 5th day out here that we done bought back the midday news, and we're trying to get our numbers up because a lot of people, they still don't know that we is around here for the midday because they're not sending out notifications. And y'all look on the screen too. Look on the screen and tell me what's different. Look on your screen and tell me what is different. Somebody talk to me. Talk to me. Hey, say, hey, sugar. And Chad Tyler Texas is up in here. Say the 334 the Mugger Time is up in here for STD Friday. Appreciate that right there. Say, Tennessee is up in the building. What it do? Y'all get them lights up early. Let's get the lights up early. And again, y'all, I need y'all with the share button. Y'all got to get the share button. Let people know that we is an hour early. You know, because we just jumping on out here. Bam, 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 bam. Scroll on down. The ATL is up in the building. What it do. Thank y'all for joining the play. We also streaming live. On Rumble, rumble.com, the Willie Williams Show. Say what it do. Willie say what it do. What's happening? Appreciate you being around there. And as y'all going around everywhere that you're at, just go ahead on and hit the thumbs up button. Hit the thumbs up and the share button. Need your support, like I always say. I know y'all be tired of me saying it. I know that you good people be tired of me saying that right there. I'm just trying to help y'all out. I'm trying to help y'all help me. You know what I'm saying? I can't do it without you good people, like I will always tell y'all. Without you, we can't keep the party going. You know what I'm saying? So I need you. I need you out here in these streets. Bam. We also streaming live on Twitch, twitch.tv.com, the Willie Williams Show. We had 254 followers by today, y'all. We need just one more. We just need one more follower. Just one more follower. And if y'all around there, please hit the thumbs up button. Hit the thumbs up, hit the share button. We also streaming live on Twitter, twitter.com, the Willie Williams Show. I got to say all this good stuff so I get my advertising on out here in this street. Subscribe. Don't be afraid. And y'all, please remember, go around here to Pleasant Candles, pleasantcandles.com. Get yours. The biggest, the hugest, the largest candle company in the world. We selling and we keep selling out of a whole bunch of things, and I have to keep replenishing stuff, which is not, I'm not arguing at all. I appreciate the support. Like I will always say, thank y'all for this thing booming the way it is booming out here. Again, can't do it without you good people. Bam. You say the super chats is hating on you. Yeah. It's a problem. It is a problem. What else did I have? Let's go on and jump into it or something. You say you got a notification got a notification for the accept and agree channel, but not for this one. Listen, I want to tell y'all this right here. If you is subscribed, it may be best to go ahead on and check to see if you is subscribed. And then if you is subscribed, y'all got to hit the bell. Y'all got to hit the bell to get the notifications if they decide to send out the notifications. Just want to tell y'all that right there. You say YT didn't give me a notification, but Rumble did. And shout out to Rumble. Y'all, please find it in your heart. Find it deep inside y'all heart, because like y'all don't be understanding. A lot of people, they don't really be understanding the fight that a lot of us have been dealing with YT over the years. YT has been at the top. They have not had any competition. This is why they're able to handle creators the way that they handle creators, because they don't have any they didn't have competition for all these years. And we got a spot like Rumble. Rumble do allow you the permission to speak freer. You know what I'm saying? So, but because millions and billions of people have not yet came over to Rumble, it's still like YT is still at the top with no competition. So it's really, really good for you good people to, even if you don't rock with Rumble, even if you don't want to be over there on Rumble, it's good to go ahead on and sign up for Rumble, because Rumble always send out notifications, if I'm not mistaken. A lot of people be telling me, I always get it from Rumble. I always get my notifications from Rumble. So even if you don't want to watch on Rumble, even if you don't want to participate on Rumble, Rumble will still let you know when to play live. You got yours on Twitch. It seems like everywhere else other than YT always sends out the notifications. That's what it seems like to me. I don't know. Let's just go ahead on and jump into it, because we're not going to get over 100 again, because we is early. So I really ain't tripping, because I got to go ahead on and get in. I got to go ahead on and get out. I got some news for you. Let me go ahead and put up on the screen real quick. Louisville, Louisiana House approved legislation regarding imprisonment. That means you go to jail for anyone convicted of intentionally infecting another person with an incurable STD. Now, y'all know way back in the days, it used to be a felony to hunt somebody knowing that you got HIV or AIDS, right? Because like they say, it used to be a death sentence. And then like some years ago, probably 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago, I had them reported that places like in California, if I'm not mistaken, I still got the article somewhere. Places like in California were not, it is not a felony to have sex with somebody knowing that you would have HIV and or AIDS, because they say we not dying from that because it's not a death sentence. It is not considered a felony anymore, and you can't go to prison for it. That's over there in the great state of California. Mm-hmm. Now Louisiana say anything incurable, meaning that you can't cure, like we don't have a cure for it. So they basically just letting us know that we still not gonna hold people accountable, because nope, I can't say that, because herpes is not incurable. Let's read a little something. But it's not a death certificate. You know what I'm saying? The House approves legislation that would result in a long prison sentence for anyone convicted of intentionally infecting another person with an incurable sexually transmitted disease. Monroe Democrat Pat Moore's measures calls for a person to serve at least 10 years in prison if convicted of these crimes, and serve at least 25 years of hard labor if the victim is a juvenile or a senior. Woo! Keeping in mind, what we're trying to do is bring justice to those who ignore and deliberately, intentionally go ahead and infect someone with this incurable disease. Incurable sexually transmitted infections includes hepatitis B, herpes, and HIV. See, this is different from the one in California. California saying because we not dying from the diseases, we're not going to hold people accountable for felonies. You know, we're not going to put felonies on people because you don't die from these things. So that's why they changed their law. Louisiana is saying the incurable ones, meaning that these is not a death certificate. We just don't have a full cure for these types of STDs. So you done passed hepatitis, herpes, which is just the bump, and HIV, long prison sentence. The bill passed the House with a 68-18 vote. I wonder what the argument was for the 18 other people who said no. Oh, wait. But it received pushback from New Orleans Democrat Jason Hughes. He called the bill flawed. Hughes says unless there's a written consent, how can a prosecutor prove that someone did not verbally disclose they have an incurable sexually transmitted disease? Well, that's a good point. It is your suggestion or intent that if someone has a sexually transmitted disease, that you're encouraging them to have some type of written consent, or some written contract, and go get it notarized and put it in a safe place. Hughes asks. Hughes says that sexually active adults will look at this new law and say, I'm not going to get tested, therefore I can't be convicted of knowingly giving another person an incurable STD. What y'all think about that right now? If the new law drops, then will people in the city go ahead on to get tested now? Shout out to the method to my madness for the $5 super chat out here in these streets. This is what Buddy trying to say. Now, if the bill passed, people in the community would be like, well, here, I might as well not even go on and get tested, because once I get tested and then I find out that I have one, 2, or 3 of these incurable diseases or infection or incurable STDs, then I would be held liable for smashing somebody else without letting them know that I got it. That's a good point, though. Hold on. Oh, I got the wrong mouse. They say you are going to prevent them from going to get tested. You're going to prevent them from going to get treatment, and Louisiana is going to continue to be at the top of this bad list, Hughes said. Moore says that she has no sympathy for people who knowingly give a sexually transmitted infection to another person or a person who is sexually active and refuse to get tested. Oh, so that's a woman. So Moore is a woman. I like it. I like what she said because it reminds me of me. I have a lack of sympathy and or empathy for most things. Shout out to Jermaine for the $1 cash app. Say showing support. I appreciate that right there. And y'all, I know that I am an hour early. I do get it. I had to because I got to go ahead on and get on up out of here, y'all. I'm trying to get y'all some of this news that y'all can use out here on this wonderful STD Friday early in the daytime because this is midday news and we is back. Moore said that she has no sympathy for you people knowingly giving a STD to another person and who is sexually active and refuse to get tested. Yo bad. Oh, she basically saying yo bad if you don't get tested. If you choose not to go to the doctor because of this bill, then I think you're selfish. And I think that you don't care about the other person or transmitting this disease. Moore's bill still needs Senate approval, and the legislative session must end on Thursday, June the 12th. How y'all feel about that? Think about this right here. So imagine that you was in a relationship and your significant other going out there fang dangling with somebody and they come up with a STD and then they come on home and they transmit the STD to you. And then you find out, oh, what? No, that's a bad argument. I was finna make a bad argument right there. Well, nope, I can still make a good argument. And then they bring the STD home to you, and then you going out there and cheat. But you didn't know that you done contracted this from your significant other because who thinks that they're going to get an STD from their significant other, right? So you going out there and you smash something, but you done gave this STD that you got from your significant other to the new person. But you didn't know. Now your ass looking at hard time. You know the one thing that this can do, and if this bill passes, this is going to, I would say, destroy a whole bunch of people's lives, and they're gonna have to have a mass reset on some stuff. I'm trying to tell y'all something because again, this type of stuff will destroy the sex workers. It'll destroy the strip club. It'll destroy so many things. It'll destroy the side pieces. It will make people, hell, this will stop people from cheating. I think that this will stop people from cheating in Louisiana at such a high rate. Because people is going to cheat regardless of this doggone bill right here. But it's something to think about. This is why we got to keep our ear to the ground. This is why we got to be paying attention to the legislations out here in our cities, towns, and states out here, man, because you never know what people, the new laws will be coming into effect that can hurt you and your people. I'm trying to help. Moving right along. I ain't gonna eat much hold you. Let's go on down here to my state. Stay in your ground state. Bitch, go home state. Please don't run up. Win for our life state. The great state of Florida. Speaking of legislation, we got new laws. We got a new law that's finna go ahead on and drop, dealing with your children. Y'all dealing with y'all children who out here acting a donkey. But anyway, for underage drug dealers, we passing a law for underage drug dealers. They just wrote it. And they said, yes, this is going to be law. Underage drug dealers involved in fatal overdoses could face murder charges. As y'all know now, our teenagers in the great state of Florida cannot be held accountable for selling that dope that got that cut with that fentanyl on it. Stupid, but go ahead.
This new state law will take effect starting this July, and it was sparked by a mother who lost her 17-year-old son after he unknowingly took a pill laced with fentanyl, and the drug dealer couldn't be charged because of their age. And now the hope is no other mother will have to go through the same tragedy. Devin Ramos was only 17 years old when he and his friend thought they were getting 2 Percocet pills from a drug dealer. They both overdosed when the pills contained fentanyl. Ramos ended up losing his life.
That day was the worst day of my life. Yesterday, June 3rd, made 1 year since my baby boy went to go be with his Heavenly Father.
And yet, under Florida law at the time, because the dealer was 17 years old, he faced no consequences, no responsibility for his actions.
Moving forward, Sheriff Chad Chronister says they have worked hard to make sure every drug dealer faces charges.
If you knowingly distribute a deadly substance such as fentanyl and someone dies, your age will no longer shield you from the consequences.
But can't that teen say, hell, I didn't know that the perks had cut. I thought that I was just selling regular Percocets.
State Attorney Susie Lopez says their hands were tied with Ramos's case, but now they hope this acts as a deterrent for drug dealers in the community.
We hope
She said it's your fault for raising a dope fiend.
that criminals take note and stop dealing drugs.
Girl, that ain't gonna never happen. It ain't gonna never happen.
Because no mother should have to go through what Miss Omida has gone through for the past year.
Ramos's mother says she was so angry and confused that the person who sold her son these pills couldn't face charges in his death. She says her son had his whole life ahead of him.
There isn't a day that goes by that I do not think about him and miss him tremendously. Some days this all feels unreal to me.
But with this new law, she sees hope and says this is a step forward.
I am at peace now that my son's death is not in vain. And because of this new law, other families will get justice now. I don't want to see another mother ever go through what I went through.
State Attorney Lopez says juveniles will be charged with third-degree murder if they deal drugs that cause a death, which is punishable by up to 15 years in prison. In Hillsborough County, I'm Alessandra Young, 8 on.
I like the concept, but I don't like the law. Because a third degree is less than a first degree, which we get it. A third degree is at the bottom of the list, right? So what does the adult get for distributing drugs that's laced with fentanyl? I think it's like second degree murder or something like that right there. They need to be held at second degree murder. Because I know that you can't charge them with first degree murder because that's intent. And believe in me, if you selling dope, you don't intend for your customers to die. That ain't something that you trying to do. You're trying to have repeat customers out here in these streets. But why would they just go to third degree? See, we're still trying to be empathetic or sympathetic, some type of pathetic to teenagers. And this is the problem, because the same 17-year-old teenagers who got that work, the same ones who can become parents, same ones who can tell you what type of sex they did. You know what I'm saying? They can become adults real quick without becoming adults. Just saying. But let me point out a few things real quick. Because she is the one who is going to say it right there. Watch this.
Because no mother should have to go through what Miss Omida has gone through.
I just realized by hearing this story that now I do understand why they say it, because we just did another one. Well, we just did a story yesterday, and a woman was saying the same thing. No mother should go through what they're going through. And now I get it. When they say that, they are single mothers. When they say no mother should go through what they are single mothers. See, because even with the story yesterday, when we read the GoFundMe, what the mother wrote was no mother should experience this, although the child had an active father. But see, they wasn't together. So she was still a single mama. This woman right here, single mama. Yeah, miss. But listen. She want to get the law changed because the teenager was not held accountable. I understand. You don't want to go after the Percocet company? You don't want to go after the people who make Percocets, because Percocets is addictive. and then you don't want to bring up the fact that why is your son popping perks? Now, I do understand that a lot of teens, they have peers and they do things because it's like a little trend. You want to be a part of the in crowd. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you do a little dope out here in the doggone street. But you said that he is with his heavenly Father. Everybody ain't gonna make it. But, baby, listen, he went out to pop perks. Everybody ain't gonna make it. Can if you on dope, if you do drugs, can you get in heaven? I don't know. Somebody go ahead on and look that there up for me. But yeah. Just to point out. She's old single mama. Keep the party moving. That's a new law, y'all. So if your little teenagers is out here slinging that good and helping you pay bills, stuff like that, single mamas. Have y'all noticed that we don't, you know what's crazy? When teens sell dope, they live with their single mamas. Have you ever heard of teens selling dope, living with their daddy? I'm pretty sure that there's like one or two. You know what I'm saying? But I would say about 99% of teenagers who sell dope and the teenagers who is prostituting themselves, they live in a home with a single mother. You say, Willie, they was listening to Kodak. You say they knew the perk was fake, but they still ain't. Got to be more careful. Y'all listen. I do understand. I started early because I got to go on to get on up out of here by 12:30, and I just wanted to go on to give y'all the news. Moving right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. I got something else for you. We got an update. She out now. That baby out. Baby free. Listen, Willie, who is you talking about? Oh hell, I'm finna go on and show y'all. This baby right here free. Damn it, the Pontiac, mama. The Pontiac. Like the car, the Pontiac. I don't know why we call it the Pontiac when it's Pontiac. 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 We call it Pontiac. We say it quick. The Pontiac mother who was accused of abandoning her children for 3 to 5 years, she out.
Only on Local 4, the woman accused of leaving her own kids in a Pontiac home for years is finally out of custody after bonding out of jail with a few conditions.
That baby got her real. That baby out here walking the script. It looked like, damn it. Well, she walking the sidewalk, but it looked like a script. She out here thick on y'all.
Only on Local
4 got thick behind bars.
The woman accused of leaving her own kids in a Pontiac home for years is finally out of custody after bonding out of jail with a few conditions. It's a story that gained national headlines. Kelly Bryant posted bond today as she faces several charges, including child abuse. Thanks for joining us at 11. I'm Ty Steele.
I'm Kimberly Gill. On Valentine's Day, her 3 children, ages 15, 13, and 12, were found alone in a Pontiac home. Police say the children had been left alone since at least the year 2021. As Victor Williams shows us, her bond was dropped earlier this year from $250 million to $50,000 back in March.
Yeah, we knew this was potentially coming with such a dramatic bond reduction.
Did that baby put on some weight? Yeah, listen. 3 hots a day and rest. Yeah, you're going to gain that weight.
We're talking about from $250 million all the way down to $50,000. It was only a matter of time. Kelly Bryant walking out of the Oakland County Jail, finally free after spending over 100 days behind bars for allegedly leaving her 15,
Look at that baby with them jeans on.
13, and 12-year-old kids at home for years and the worst of conditions. Oakland County Prosecutor Karen McDonald talking about the severity of the situation when Brian was first charged.
The children were afraid to come out of their hiding places and to speak with the police.
Do y'all understand too? I do believe, because it's been dropped down to 50, so it was $5,000 to get out. I believe the dude who she was laying up with done bunded her out.
Police had to repeatedly advise the children that they were there to help and they were safe. The children's bodies and clothing were covered in feces, and the girls had difficulty physically walking outside of the residence.
Per the conditions of her bond, she's not supposed to have any contact with the victims of the case. That's including physical contact or anything digital. There are some concerns, however, over if Bryant will attempt. Back in March, she had her communication privileges revoked.
Baby, thick on y'all. Yeah, baby, been eating. Look.
Back in March, she had her communication privileges revoked when Prosecutor McDonald says she tried contacting the caregiver of the children. Here's an attorney for the prosecution handling that matter.
I got a question. Didn't we just do a story about her probably like a week or two ago and she didn't want her face shown? Or was that a different story? That might have been a different story.
Your Honor, my concern is twofold. First, that Ms. Bryant defied the court's order on 37/2025 with the no contact, but also is now circumventing Oakland County Jail's rules and having other inmates contact on her behalf.
Brian's lawyer says she was unaware that she couldn't call the children's caregiver and that no one received a written copy of the court's no contact order. Regardless, from now on, absolutely no contact with the kids or anyone under the age of 18. No returning to the address where the children were left or where they currently are living with family. Now, if any of these conditions are violated, then Bryant can be taken into custody, and that's without a warrant. Live tonight, Victor Williams, Local 4.
So, Victor, before you go, how will cops keep tabs on Bryant? I'm assuming a GPS tether.
Yeah, she is going to have to wear a GPS tether, and just like that, they're going to know exactly where she is at all times.
Yeah, okay. We appreciate it, Victor.
So she finna have a little anklet on her, you know what I'm saying? That's what's finna happen. We care about them babies. Yeah. Well, I'm guessing that they thinking to themselves, well, she still got to go to trial and all that fly stuff right there. But she don't need to be sitting in jail the whole time until she go to trial. That's what a lot of people is thinking. And that's possibly why the bond was dropped from $240 million to $50,000. That was a hell of a drop. At least drop that bit like $5 million or something, and then drop it on down to $500,000. Like, do it like that. They went from $200 and something million to $50,000 a year's pay for like a lot of people. But a lot of people have that thought process. Hell, she shouldn't have to stay in here for the duration of the trial and all that fly stuff right there. I was thinking like the same thing with Puffy. Why they have people like Puffy in jail for all this time until the trial came up? I just don't be understanding it. Like I really don't. Where was he gonna go? He can't go nowhere. We took his passport, didn't it? Or he gave up his passport. We ain't take nothing. He gave up his passport, and that's what had to happen. Listen, if y'all just not coming on in, we also streaming live on Rumble. Rumble.com, The Willie Williams Show, Twitter.com, The Willie Williams Show, and Twitch.com, The Willie Williams Show. He said the 414 Kill Walkie is checking on in the place to be right there on Rumble. I appreciate that right there, man. Thank y'all. We got a domestic love story. We got a real true domestic love story. And listen, I also want to tell y'all, make sure that y'all going around there to the Willie Williams Show 7 channel, 4 channel, Accept and Agree channel, the WillieWilliamsShow.com. That's the website. Go around there and check out a little something, man. Go around there, subscribe. Get your little notification thing popping. So you all can see some of the standalone videos and stuff like that right there. I really do appreciate y'all with your support. Here we go, move right along. We got a real one. We got a real domestic love story. We have a man who had done knocked off his girlfriend because I don't want to use the K word, knocked off his girlfriend and her 10-year-old daughter. And then himself. I done told y'all, little dog, man, stop leaving her.
A 10-year-old girl is among those killed in a tragic double murder-suicide in Mercer County, New Jersey. Authorities say the girl and her mother were shot by the woman's boyfriend, who then turned the gun on himself.
You say, Willie, do you need a passport to leave the country? Say, a serious question. Yes.
Thursday afternoon, I'm Sarah Bloomquist.
And I'm Brian Taft. The big story on Action News today is the investigation into those deadly shootings early this morning in Hamilton Township. Police discovered that tragic scene after responding to a 911 call just before 4 a.m.
New Jersey correspondent Trish Hartman spoke with the young victim's father today. She's live in Hamilton Township now with the full story. Trish.
Sarah Bryan, the father of that little girl, is still in shock. He found out this morning that his 10-year-old daughter had been shot and killed in what authorities are preliminarily calling a murder-suicide.
My only daughter, strong like me. I just feel terrible that adults bring their kids into their situations.
Authorities believe a man shot and killed his girlfriend and her daughter before turning the gun on himself around 4 a.m. on Henry Avenue in Hamilton Township. This is 10-year-old Evangelina Velasquez, identified by her father, who is still coming to terms with this unthinkable loss.
When I was younger, I wasn't very patient. And through her, I learned to have patience.
He says the girl's mother is his ex-girlfriend, Claribel Torres. In this surveillance video from the neighborhood, you can hear several gunshots. Neighbors say they heard 5. Seconds later, a police car pulls onto the street. Authorities say a 911 call was made from that residence just before 4 a.m. All 3 were pronounced dead on scene. Investigators remained on scene for hours going through evidence. Now, friends and family are left heartbroken.
She's always very clever, strong fighter.
Velasquez says that there were some custody issues between him and the girl's mother that they were working out in court, but he never thought that anything like this would happen. The Mercer County Prosecutor's Office and Hamilton Township Police are still investigating the circumstances that led up to this shooting. We're live in Hamilton Township, New Jersey.
All right. You say that I don't think so. You need one to be accepted in the country. Oh, well, yeah. You can leave the country. You can get on up out of here without one, I think. But yeah, like you can't enter any other country without your passport. You can leave here with nothing. You can leave this bit with nothing if you want to. You know what I'm saying? You can play in the water and then you can come on back without a passport, but you can't go nowhere else without one. Yeah, she got her daughter killed. She picked the man. She got the daughter killed. So Buddy, the daddy was in a custody battle with the baby mama. I'm gonna say it. A lot of people, well, obviously he is hurt. He is distraught and all that good stuff. We don't see no doggone tears. So, if you have been trying to fight to be a father, if you have been fighting or trying to fight or fighting to be in your child's life, and if you is fighting, typically it costs us to fight. It don't cost the woman to fight for custody. It costs us men to fight. We got to put some money up, something like that right there, to fight. And a lot of times we be on child support while also trying to fight for custody. Sometimes. Do y'all think sometimes we may get like a little relief if the child is removed off earth? Because you ain't got to fight no more. I don't know. Is it wrong to say that right there? That if the child gets removed off earth while you is having a hard time being a father to the child, paying child support, paying for lawyers, doing all of this extra stuff that's taking all your doggone money and stuff, and it has you stressed out, could it be a sigh of relief that the child is removed off earth? Just saying. I know. A lot of people would not say that out loud. That's why I like to say stuff for people who can't say stuff out loud. I think that a few of us be having those types of thoughts. A few fellas who done lost their kids to a death, and they been fighting to be a father now. It may be a little sigh of relief. I'm just saying, Move right along. I ain't gonna even hold you. Maybe. Because it's kind of like this right here. If somebody got a vice grip or something like on your hell. Yeah. Oh, no. If your hand was in the door and you slam your hand inside the door and it's stuck inside the door, but that pressure's building up and it's hurting and it's hurting and it's hurting. And then the door is open. You can breathe now. See, you were stressed out. That thing was hurting. It was bothering you. It was doing all that when your hand was smashed in. But now, since your hand is free, you feel relief. You finally got relief. Should you not? Or is it wrong for you to have that thought of, well, hell, I couldn't be a daddy anyway. The way that I wanted to be a daddy. I try again. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to think it through. Y'all, we have something. We have a little bit from the New Orleans 10. We got some more news from the New Orleans 10. If y'all just not coming on in, I started early. Because I got to leave early, y'all. You say I'm projecting. I'm just thinking. It kind of goes back to when I be out here saying, when you have insurance on your children, you grieve better. You grieve better. People won't say that out loud, though. People would not say, I felt a lot better when the check was in the mail. People won't say that out loud. So I'm just thinking to myself, with all I just said about the father, do some fathers get some relief if the child is, removed off earth? To where you ain't got the little problem no more. Because it is a problem. It is a problem. You say, did Massey go live again? I thought that he did, but no, he didn't. We got a father. Remember, y'all, we had a mother who said something. Hell, we had an auntie, we had a mama, and now we got a father of one of the escapees speaks out about the jailbreak. He's the father of Derek Groves. Here we go.
Because I ain't think, not in a situation where I'm still fighting charges.
A father was shocked to hear his son, DeKeenan Dennis, escaped from the Orleans Parish jail, but says that he's glad he was caught quickly and safely. Good evening once again. I'm John Snell.
And I'm Meg Gatto. As Andres Fuentes reports, that father now pleads for his relative, Derek Groves, to turn himself in.
Before state troopers flew 24-year-old DeKeenan Dennis by helicopter to Angola, they let his father, Kimmy Jacob, speak to him face-to-face at their city headquarters.
You say uniform equals employed. That's a fact.
I asked him, I said, well, son, did anybody coerce you? What happened? He was like, no, Dad, I see an opportunity, and I took it. Did nobody buck me up to leave or nothing like that?
Investigators found Dennis in New Orleans East, the same day he and 9 other inmates escaped the New Orleans jail. Jacob says he was shocked when he heard the news of the escape, especially since Dennis had only been at the jail for 2 months after he was booked with illegal weapons counts, kidnapping, armed robbery, and more.
Boy, your son got illegal. Hold on. Got to be more careful. Hold on.
2 months after he was booked with illegal weapons counts, kidnapping, armed robbery, and more.
Legal kidnapping, armed robbery, and more. I got a good question. Do y'all think that the son live with the daddy or live with the mama?
I don't see no reason why he'll have to escape out of a prison.
Jacob thinks the primary reason for his son's jailbreak was due to conditions at the facility and his criminal past, when he carjacked a pizza delivery driver in Chalmette as a teen and served 5 years behind bars.
Oh, so he been down for 5 as a juvenile too. I wonder who he was living with then too. Go ahead.
He take Ritalin, he take all kind of things for depression, ADHD. My son been suffering with that since he been incarcerated since the age of 16.
Jacob says he's glad that his son was captured by police without any fuss, and he pleads that his second cousin, Derek Groves, does the same.
Oh, they some kin. Go ahead, then.
Groves is a convicted 4-time killer who is one of the inmates still on the run 3 weeks after the jailbreak.
Convicted 4-time killer. Damn.
But if you keep running, that's gonna make the situation worse. Come in with the right people, your family, who you trust, get your lawyers.
Lawyers don't mean nothing when you is already a convicted 4-time killer.
Jacob also tells me that he hasn't been able to speak with his son directly since he was flown to Angola. He worries if his son is getting the proper medical treatment while he's behind bars.
You say Yada versus Yada? Who was Yada? Oh, that's one of the dudes who be on YouTube. Yeah.
Years behind bars.
He take Ritalins, he take all kind of things for depression, ADHD. My son been suffering with that since he been incarcerated since the age of 16.
He been on that Ritalin. He got that little ADHD. All that since he was incarcerated at the age of 16. So he just got the ADHD and stuff at the age of 16, or he just got diagnosed at the age of 16. I don't know.
ADHD, my son been suffering with that since he been incarcerated since the age of 16.
Jacob says he's glad that his son was captured by police without any fuss, and he pleads that his second cousin, Derek Groves, does the same.
Now, do y'all understand that a lot of people will hear the father say that I'm glad that he was captured without any fuss? They would have heard that the daddy said that I'm glad that my son was captured. They wouldn't hear the other part without any fuss. You know what I'm saying? People, I can almost guarantee y'all, people in the community is going to be looking at the daddy as a problem. Fuck you mean that you glad that the police got your boy? I promise you that's how they're going to be talking in the community. But the daddy said he's glad that they went on head on and got him without him being harmed. That's what that means, you good people out here who is going to see it from another angle. Just trying to tell you something. How many, what are we looking at? We got 83 thumbs up. And y'all can see the thumbs up now. This is what I was trying to tell y'all earlier. Do you see what's on the screen? Do you see what's on the screen? We got the thumbs up back. We got the thumbs ups, backs. I did what I could. Damn it, I found where the problem was. Y'all, it's 11:54 after the hour. We only got 30 more minutes left. 30 more minutes left. That's why I hadn't came on here early. Came up here early for you good people. He said he probably ain't employed no more. Around the guy 5. Oh man. You say like women do with scrubs. Women just be having on scrubs. Got us thinking that they nurses. You know. You know how people be out here faking and flaunting. Let me get that off the screen. Get that down out the way. Get Buddy out the way because he ain't got no tears in his eyes. And get that off because I ain't found none of that. Oh, bam. Oh. Let me go ahead on and give y'all this right here. Listen. I think that we got to find better ways. I think that we need to find better ways to leave Earth. If we want to leave Earth. Hold on. Let me get myself together. As y'all hit the thumbs up button, the share button is STD Friday. STD Friday. I need your support. Like I always say, y'all. Need your support. Listen, support is a verb. Support is a verb. Y'all hit that like, hit that share. That like, hit that share. I'm finna go on and show y'all something. This shit funny. It's real funny to me. It's funny to me. I know the whole bunch of people be sensitive. Willie, that's not funny. That's real life. And I'm like, real life is funny. To me. Yes, I am early. I keep repeating it. I am early. I had to come in early. Either I was gonna come in early or I wasn't gonna do a show. Either I was gonna come in early or I wasn't gonna do a show. Like I had done told y'all, the midday news is back. So if the midday news is back, I got to show up, right? Or at least I'm supposed to show up. Just say shout out to Tony for the $5 super chat. Say happy STD Friday on what it do. We back midday, baby. We back round here. Let me go ahead and show y'all this right here. Watch about it. y'all gonna stop playing with law enforcement. You really, really gonna stop playing with law enforcement. We have a man who pepper sprays and then stabs a police officer doing a traffic stop. This is the police officer doing a traffic stop. Here we go.
It'll have it. Light gray box at the bottom.
Light gray.
Yeah, just down there. Perfect. Not an admission of guilt, just stating that you show up on or before the court date, okay?
I don't have to as long as it's paid.
Stop! Sprayed him with pepper spray. Just walked up full of spray.
Stop! Stop!
Just do me a favor, man. I've done my life.
Yes!
The dude on the ground say, man, just do me a favor. I effed up my life. Somebody in the background say, do you need help? The officer is saying, yeah.
I only ask.
Take the knife away from him.
Sir, I only ask.
Drop it, drop it, drop it. Sir, drop it.
Do me this favor.
Sir, drop it. Drop it, sir. Sir, drop it. Please drop it. Please, don't hurt anybody. Please, in the name of God. Get on my radio. Please don't drop anybody. Don't drop.
In the name of God, please don't drop no. Please don't hurt nobody.
Sir, drop it. Sir.
Do you know right at this moment as a civilian, if you ever want to kick somebody in the face, if you ever want to like ground and pound somebody, now it's perfect because you is law enforcement. Right at this moment, if you assisting law enforcement, I do believe by law, if you was assisting law enforcement, an officer who has just been brutally attacked, and you did everything in your power to assist that officer, you would get off. I don't think that you would be charged with anything.
Stop.
So he hasn't taken the knife away yet. He's holding his hand down. His hand has the knife, but they have not removed the knife. The officer's eyes is still closed because of the pepper spray and blood running down his face.
Shoot me, man. I got nothing to live for. 22?
Yes, you do, buddy. You have everything to live for.
No.
We got to stop talking like that, and I do understand that he is religious. You got everything to live for. No. When people tell you what it is, then it just is what it is. I ain't got nothing to live for. Well, fine. We need to help you leave Earth.
Yes. I'm supposed to be in prison today. But I ain't doing that.
There we go.
He got the knife away from him, which if he would have put his knee, I would have kicked him off. Listen, his eyes would have been closed by now. I'd have kicked him in the face, and I'd have been dropping elbows and every goddamn thing just to try something. I'd have, let it go, bitch. I'd have took the pistol off my hip and pistol whipped him in the face. I'd have did like so many doggone things just to try something, you know?
Stop, dude.
You okay? Here we go. Hold his arm. Don't you move. You understand me?
Don't you move.
I got him. Get up. You need help, sir.
Yes, he
I
did.
got nothing left. Hurry up. Hurry. Shoot. Yep. Got him? Come on. Get on your stomach now. Here we go. He's getting that on for me.
Yes, he tried to get the cop to take him off Earth. Yes, he did. Just didn't work out that way.
I've been with him more. I've been having
I don't even really think that he meant to really hurt him with the knife. I think the knife was just something to get the officer to feel as if he has a weapon and I have to shoot. I think that the pepper spray, I think that he thought this here through. The pepper spray was to get the officer so aggravated that the officer would have been pepper sprayed and saw the knife and would have been like, oh my God, I have to shoot. But I don't think that he went to like really injure him really bad with the knife.
I'm about to tase him. Hold on, arm. You okay, buddy? Hold what you got. Yeah, hold what you got.
I got him.
6 months for 1 unit.
Tase him. Nope. Tase him, dude. Tase the out of him.
Mama.
Get that other one. Bring that other one back. Bring that other one back. Bring it back.
Help me, man.
Bring it back. I'm going to tase you again. Get him.
Okay.
Bring that arm back. Do it now. Bring that arm back. Do it now.
Back up.
Get him help. Hey, he's bad. He's bad. Get him help.
Kick him in the neck or something. Listen. This police officer, it wasn't even bothering him. He said, I'm supposed to be in prison today.
No guilt, just stating that you show up on or before the court date, okay?
I don't have as long as it's paid for work.
Stop! Now right here, man, all right. So right here, when the Good Samaritan had done came in, I don't like how the Good Samaritan had done came in. I really don't.
I only ask.
Take the knife away from him.
Sir, I only ask.
Drop it.
Sir. I don't like that part right there. Sir, drop it. Do you see that the police officer is fighting for his doggone life and he hasn't dropped the knife? Like, what is we doing? He said they tap dancing. They playing too much. Yeah. Come on, dog. Sir, drop the knife. Let it go. What? The officer who was on top of him fighting for the doggone life got a taser, a billy club, and a gun, and he has not dropped the knife.
Sir, drop it.
Drop it.
Sir, drop it. Drop it, sir.
You see, the officer is doing everything listen, the officer can't see. The officer cannot see. The smart thing that the officer is also doing is holding his gun. Because he can't see. Now, this arm right here is free. So this arm is able to hit the officer as many times as he wants to. Luckily, he wasn't hitting the officer that many times. He concerned over here with the arm with the knife, which is really smart. This arm can damage. Why is he not using this arm to grab this arm, knowing that the police is in this situation right here? Listen, I applaud him for helping. But he come in with this good faith type. I don't even know how to explain it. He come in, he come in with this religious attitude, and that could have been like a real problem.
Sir, drop it. Drop it, sir. Sir, drop it. Please drop it. Please, don't hurt anybody.
He say don't hurt anybody. Whoa. What? What do you mean? You see the blood on the officer?
Please, in the name of...
The officer needs assistance. Say in the name of Jesus.
Anybody? Please, in the name of Get God. on my radio. Please don't drop anybody.
In the name of God. And you know what's crazy? The officer stopped talking because he felt as if he interrupted the man talking about God. Just in my opinion. No, listen. Watch it. Watch this.
Please, don't hurt anybody. Please, in the name of God. Get on my radio. Please don't drop anybody.
He stopped talking, but the officer was trying to say, get on my radio. And in my opinion, get on my radio and call for help. That's what I thought that he was about to say. But because he brought up God, you got to stop and let the prayers go out there.
In the name of God. Get on my radio. Please don't drop anybody. Don't drop it. Sir, drop it. Sir.
Put a knee in his neck, man. That's all I got. That's all I got. But listen. Hey. He almost got what he was looking for. He almost got what he was looking for. And that's a whole problem. Hey. Don't you hurt anybody. Right at the time you get a chance to really, really be like a superhero. Now listen. He could have jumped up in the air and brought his knee down and shit. You know, a lot of us, we grew up watching wrestling and stuff, right? Nah. We grew up wanting to suplex and figure four and headlock and do all that. He had a good little, oh man, he could have been like a real little superhero though. Anyway, move right along. I ain't gonna give much hold you. If y'all just not coming down in, y'all, we started early. I'm starting to see like an influx of people. They coming in now. We started at 11 o'clock. So if y'all just coming in now, you're gonna have to go back and watch it from the beginning when you get a chance. I had to come in early. I had to start early because I got something to do. I got to leave. I got to go bye-bye. And I wanted to give y'all this midday news show. Matter of fact, let me see if I can change some of this. Is it this one? Nope, not that one. Is it that one? We can do that right there. All right, y'all, let's go on again into this right here. We have a baby father. We got a baby's father who tries to suffocate his 2-year-old baby. Now, I don't know what the 2-year-old, I say 2-year-old baby, my bad. A father tries to suffocate a 2-month-old child. And the mother is saying, the news is saying, luckily, woman's intuition help her save her baby life. Go eat.
And not only on WPBF 25 News, a West Palm Beach woman says her motherly instincts may have been what saved her baby's life from what the child's father allegedly tried to do. The infant's father was arrested for trying to suffocate his child more than once. The baby's mother spoke exclusively with reporter Rachel Perry about how she discovered it was happening.
I know what y'all thinking. He tried to do it more than one time. All right, here we go.
The mother of the 2-month-old tells me everything seemed normal until one day when she says she saw the father squeezing the baby's nose 24 hours later, and what she caught on video made her sick. Alexandria Wright is a mother of 2. This is her newest child, Alexander, only 2 months old.
He's giggly. He just started laughing.
That bunny that don't match nothing. And she walked out there to the little shelter thing that they could sit under.
And so this month, but he's always been smiling.
A few weeks ago, Alexandria was doing dishes when she says she saw her son's father, Estelle Gideon, squeezing the baby's nose.
I asked him, like, what are you doing? And he gaslighted me and was like, I'm fixing his bottle. But my stomach was already turned from what I already seen.
The next day, with a bad gut feeling, Alexandria set up her phone in their bedroom, hit record, and then left to take a call on another phone. Alexandria says Gideon stopped and deleted the video after realizing he was being recorded. She managed to recover the video and watch it. It's too disturbing to show, but Gideon is seen sitting at the foot of the bed while baby Alexander is sleeping, then covering the baby's nose with his hands 7 times, causing him to foam at the mouth and raise his hands in distress.
I wanted to cry. I wanted to put my hands on him because it's like, why would you do that to a baby? Like, a baby that was just born innocent, can't talk, can't make you mad, I don't know. I couldn't really tell you how I feel.
She grabbed her son, left, called police, and showed them the video, telling me she fears for how she'll tell her son what happened when he's older.
I just want him to know and just to, like, understand and know that I got him out of that situation and know that I did it for the best.
Now she wants to warn other mothers to trust their gut even when you think you can trust someone.
I could love somebody, but I don't love nobody more than I love my kids. That's what God put me on earth for, to provide and protect them.
Gideon is now facing charges of attempted premeditated murder in the 1st degree. In Palm Beach County, Rachel Perry, WPBF 25 News.
That's what's up. That's what's up. We're going to run it back. Hold on. Hold up, swole up. Just a second. Got to look at something really, really quick. I may have to go. Don't know. Hold on. Bam, bam, bam. Not yet. Not yet. So I got to go ahead on and get through this story really, really quick. Let's run it back. Here we go.
Is when she says she saw her son's father, a still Gideon, squeezing the baby's nose.
I asked him, like, what are you doing? And he gaslighted me and was like, I'm fixing his bottle.
I asked him what he was doing and he gaslighted me. What does gaslighting mean? Let's see. Gaslighting definition. Gaslighting is a form of psychological manipulation where someone subtle and intentionally misrepresent reality to someone else, making them question their own perception, memory, or sanity. So this is like a form of manipulation. Oh, got it. That's what's up. So he gaslighted you. And instead of saying, well, I guess that's the right definition. But she just said he lied to me. I don't know. He
gaslighted me and was like, I'm fixing his bottle. But my stomach was already turned.
So wait, hold on. He did what?
In the baby's nose.
He was pinching the baby's nose, and she saw him pinching the baby's nose. And he said, making the bottle?
She saw her son's father, a still Gideon, squeezing the baby's nose.
I asked him, like, what are you doing? And he gaslighted me and was like, I'm fixing his bottle. But my stomach was already turned from what I already seen.
The next day, with a bad gut feeling, Alexandria set up her phone in their bedroom, hit record, and then left to take a call on another phone. Alexandria says Gideon stopped and deleted the video after realizing he was being recorded. She managed to recover the video and watch it. It's too disturbing to show, but Gideon is seen sitting at the foot of the bed while baby Alexander is sleeping, then covering the baby's nose with his hands 7 times, causing him to foam at the mouth and
7 times foaming at the mouth. Now, I don't know why they could not show us this video. They show us everything else. We should have been able to at least see him sitting on the edge of the bed instead of y'all telling us he was sitting on the edge of the bed, keep covering his mouth, and now he got the baby got the arms up and stuff like that, pleading for help. You know what I'm saying? They should at least shown that part. I don't get it.
While baby Alexander is sleeping, then covering the baby's nose with his hands 7 times, causing him to foam at the mouth and raise his hands in distress.
I wanted to cry. I wanted to put my hands on him.
But you know that there's never a reason to put your hands on a man, right? There's never a reason, ever. No matter what a man do, you're not supposed to put your hands on a man. I don't like that damn bonnet though, baby. It don't match your outfit. Why is you out there like that?
Because it's like, why would you do that to a baby?
Okay, now why would you do that to a baby? So, I'm not sure if this is his second child, but this is her second child. Did he want to be a daddy though? Did he want to be a daddy? Are you using the child against him? Are you threatening him with the child? Is y'all together? Do he have another chick? Did he tell you to go ahead on and not have the baby, but you, because you pregnant and you don't believe in abortions, which is strange to me, that you don't believe in abortions and you just gonna have the doggone baby just cause you want to have the baby? And I keep trying to tell y'all ladies, abortions isn't a belief. Can we stop saying I don't believe in abortion? That's nothing to believe in. It's something you do or something you don't do. It's not a belief. But I wonder if it's any one of them things that I just said for the reasoning of him doing what he had done did.
Like a baby that was just born, innocent, can't talk, can't make you mad, can't.
Glad she said that. A baby that is innocent, a baby can't talk, a baby that can't make you mad. What?
Born innocent, can't talk, can't make you mad.
Can't make you mad. Baby can't make you mad. That's a good question. They say, do he have postpartum? He need to use that right there. Listen, he need to use it as an excuse. Postpartum, bitch, I am depressed. Especially if it's like his His first baby too. He probably ain't got no job right now. He probably in between jobs or something right there, and he cannot support the child. Listen, y'all got to learn how not to do all this damn time in jail when y'all do things to these children. We got to try our best to use the same excuses that these mamas be out here using. Mm-hmm. Yeah. She say that a child that cannot make you mad. Well, sugar, that ain't true, because there's so many women who got this thing of giving doing SIDS or something like that right there, the shaking baby syndrome thing. Y'all not shaking y'all babies because the child made you happy. You're shaking your baby because the child just made you mad.
That was just born
because the child won't shut up.
Innocent, can't talk, can't make you mad, can't. I don't know. I couldn't really tell you how I feel.
She grabbed her son, left, called police, and showed them the video, telling me she fears for how she'll tell her son what happened when he's older.
She fears for how she's gonna tell her son that your daddy, in her opinion, tried to remove you from earth. She fears on how she's gonna tell her son that. I don't think she fear that. I don't think women have a problem with talking crap about their daddies. I don't think that's a fear thing. Because then, watch this. Do she have to tell the child? There's so many women who refuse to tell their children who the daddies is or who their father is. There's so many women who produce children who don't know who the daddies is. And what do they tell their children about? Mama, where my daddy at? Mama, why we live so poor? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Say, Willie, stop justifying a man trying to kill a baby. Listen. Society justifies a woman trying to kill one. You know, when they allow her to, she had mental problems. She was suffering from postpartum. She was going through a little something, you know. What was she going through, or why she had them? You know what I'm saying? So, hey, I don't think it's wrong for me trying to justify why he knocked the child off. We do it for women all the time. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead.
I just want him to know and just to like understand and know that I got him out of that situation.
Why do you need to be looked at as a hero? Y'all do understand that's all that would be about. And I'm pretty sure that she gonna start telling her baby now. You know I saved your life, right? You know your dad was just trying to kill you. You know I'm the only one who you got. I'm the only one who got your back. Shout out to Miss Buckgood for the $2 cash shot. Say, Pastor, these babies just be talking. You absolutely correct. Absolutely correct.
And know that I did it for the best.
Hold on. And I'm gonna tell my baby and let my baby know, listen, I did it for the best. How would that statement even work? Okay, you saw somebody trying to harm your child, and I recorded because I thought that he was trying to harm you, so I did it for the best. For the best of what, baby? I don't know.
And just to like understand and know that I got him out of that situation.
You need your child to understand that you got him out of the situation. Again, why do your child even need to know it?
And know that I did it for the best.
Now she wants to warn.
Because just think about this right here. Look at so many. Well, hell, why don't you let your child in the future talk to the father if the father wants like a communication or wants to communicate with the child? Why don't you let the father explain why he's not in the child's life? Or why he went to jail when he was just a baby? Why don't you let the father explain it? Why don't y'all do that? And you can't say, well, Willie, the children be having questions and you just want to explain it. No. Again, I'm going to go back to a lot of y'all. What do y'all tell y'all children when y'all don't know who the baby daddy is? A lot of times y'all will put the baby, y'all lie about who the baby daddy is. So why does it even need to be said?
Other mothers to trust their gut even when you think you can trust someone.
So she wants mothers to trust their gut, you know, the women's intuition, to trust their gut. They guts ain't been working in a long goddamn time. listen. We can't tell women to trust they guts when they keep picking the men that they picking. Shout out to Skull Nation for the $5 super chat. Say, tell my boss, hush. Say, I'm watching the midday news. That's what I'm talking about. What it do. He say, will remember the story of the woman who stabbed her 3 kids because because of the 3 baby daddies. She wasn't getting no help. Remember that right there? We just did that story. They said that she was going through a little something. She was reaching out for help. So that's the excuses that they had. They gave that baby. She was just going through a little something when nobody helped that baby. So that was the reason why she had done did it. So I'm pretty sure that there's a reason why he had done did what they said that he had done did.
I love somebody, but I don't love nobody more than I love my kids. That's what God put me on earth for.
Listen, I love how y'all be saying what God put y'all on earth for. I love that right there. How you know what God put you on earth for? So you mean to tell me that God put you on earth to protect your babies? Wait, hold on. Watch it.
That's what God put me on earth for, to provide and protect them.
God put you on earth to provide and protect them. So did God put you on earth to pick a man who was attempting to harm a child? Did God put you on earth to not be married and have a child? Did God do that? Y'all play too much. Did God put y'all on earth to wear another woman's hair? Did God put y'all on earth to walk outside with a bonnet on that don't match it? Y'all play too much when y'all be trying to speak for God. Y'all stop speaking for God. I can almost guarantee you the ones who be talking like this right here, they've never read the book. They don't know what God said. They've went to church. They grew up in like the church or something like that right there. And they just been listening to like other adults speak about God and all that fly shit. But they have never really sat down and studied that doggone book. You don't have a relationship with God. Okay, I know what you're thinking. Willie, how can you tell people that they don't have a relationship with God? The same way that they can say that they have a relationship with God. I can say that they don't the same way that they can say that they can. Huh? I'm just saying. Hold on, y'all. I got to take this. Everybody give yourselves a pat on the back. I got to go on and get on up out of here. Y'all have a good one. Thank y'all for joining the player. I'm sorry I got to cut this thing short, but I really, really do because I got to go. Thank y'all for being around here. I wish that I could have finished, but I couldn't.